Hello and welcome. So, my name is Paul, and I'm here to guide you through the world of project management. But you're going to be asking yourself, well, who's this guy? Well, I've been in construction for 38 years with 20 years in management. Started off as a joiner and 20 years in management. So, you can find me on social media. So, you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. So today's question I'm going to help you with is, after the last video when I gave you 6 ways how to find a builder, then you need to speak to the builder. So this video I'm going to give you 5 questions that you need to be asking when choosing a builder. So question number 1. So you need to be asking them if they've got any ongoing projects that you can look at. So ideally you want to be going around if they've got nice projects on the go at any stage to go and have a look at them. You can see exactly what's happening in these projects. So you can see that they should have made a little bit of an effort, maybe tidied up a little bit, organise things, stack materials nice and neat, knowing that a future client is coming on. If they haven't done any of that, then that's going to be raising an alarm bell straight away. Your spider senses will be tingling. So you should see a nice neat job, everything stacked out of the way, not everybody working on top of each other and materials getting damaged and a right mess. I've seen some pretty messy jobs in my time. So go have a look at any projects. You might be able to get to speak to some of the lads, because you might find that these builders have contractors, so they might have a handful of like electricians that they can pull on, or plumbers, plasterers. So just go and speak to them, just find out how they are, what their example of the builders are. A lot of the contractors I've worked with will never work with that builder ever again. Some of them they might do, so just speak to them, they'll give you an honest opinion, because they're not going to hold back. So go and see if you've got some projects, some ongoing projects that you can look at. So question 2 is, have you got any finished projects that I can look at? So ideally you'll have seen one that's on the go, at whatever stage it's at, and then secondly, go and look at one that's finished. One that's all nice, neat and painted and decorated, handed over, and then that way you can get to speak to one of the customers. So we can speak to them and find out whether they were punctual, whether they were polite, did a good job, whether they had to keep getting them back all the time. You'd expect them to be, everything should be fine, because these are somewhere that the builder's chosen to bring you to have a look at. So you can find out a little bit more about them by looking at a finished project and maybe speaking to a customer. So question 3 is, have you got any customers that I can speak to? So if you've not been to see any ongoing projects, they might not have any finished projects that you can look at. You may have had a look, but have you got any customers that I can speak to? So it might give you a phone number or two, so you can ring somebody up and just ask them exactly the same thing. Were they punctual? Did they do a good job? Were they polite? Were they on time? Did they leave a mess? Just find out. Just see what comes from them to help you make a decision. The 4th question that you need to be asking them is, what type of projects do you usually do? So you've got your project in mind, whether it's a kitchen and bathroom refurb, it could be a full extension that you're getting built, full refurb, central heating, electrics, kitchen, bathroom, decoration, carpets, everything. So find out exactly what projects they usually do and see if that is something similar to what you are wanting. Because if you're wanting an extension building and all your builder does is sort of refurbs, maybe some gardening work, and they're not really used to doing extensions, then maybe you want to be looking somewhere else. Also, if they come and have a look at the job and they keep saying, oh, this is a big job, I had a builder on site to come to have a look round, and all he kept saying was, oh, this is a big job, "Ooh, this is a big job. You've got a big job here, haven't you?" I'm thinking, well, it's probably a big job to him. For me, it was just a bungalow, 1990s bungalow that we're building a little bit of an extension on the back for her. So we've got an open plan kitchen, diner, and living room. We're changing it from I think it was a 2 bedroom. We're turning it to a 4 bedroom bungalow. And it wasn't, for me, it wasn't a big job, but for him it was. So